This is your mother? Marty Saybrook is your mother?
Yeah? So what? Why is everybody so freaked?
Cole, I know these people.
Oh, you know these people? Know us? You say it like we're some casual acquaintance.
Blair.
Oh, Todd? You screwed our lives up, Marty. You're the reason nothing ever went right for Todd and me.
Will somebody please explain? Mom, what is going on here?
He doesn't know?
Do I know what, Mom?
Set this up, didn't you, Marty? You and your son planned this whole sordid thing, right?
But I have no idea what you're talking
Oh, the
about.
hell you don't! You just want to punish Todd for hurting our daughter, isn't that right? Isn't that right, Marty? Oh, God, you're the sick bitch you always were. Hey!
Enough! Anyone so much as makes a move here today, and I will make sure that he or she spends the night in lockup. Are we clear on that? Is this your son, Cole Thornhart?
Yes.
Are you aware of what he's being accused of?
The police called and said he was involved in some sort of violent behavior, which is obviously a mistake. That's why I came down here to straighten this out. I had no idea Star Manning was involved.
Oh, you were such a liar, Marty. You let your son out of his cage so he could hurt my daughter. That's what you did.
No, it wasn't even like that.
Yeah?
Cole, what was it like? You didn't know who she was before you became interested in her?
I still don't know who she is. I mean, all I know is she's a girl that I go to school with, and that she's really smart. And I know something about her family, but everybody in Lambview knows. What I don't understand is how you know my mother. I mean, how are you all connected? And why do you all hate each other? Was somebody going to answer me? I mean, how are you all connected to each other?
Yeah. I see. Thank you. The results of your tox screen are in.
The result? My son had a tox screen without my permission?
Your son is facing serious charges. Procedure was followed here, I assure you.
Cole.
It's policy for the accused to be present when the results are handed in, so he's going to have to come down to the lab with me. Cole?
There will be nothing in that tox screen. My son does not do drugs. So, Star, you know my name. Who I am.
I do. Yeah.
But Cole.
Obviously, I have no idea what happened. And I ask that you please let me handle that with him in private.
Did you know I went to Lambview High?
I had no idea.
Oh, you were such a liar. Just like you lied back when you accused Todd of raping you.
Is your memory failing you, Blair? I was here a couple of years ago to testify in Todd's defense. So why would I come back now to go after him?
I have no idea how your sick mind works, Marty.
What I don't get is, you must have known I went to Lambview High.
I suspected you might, yes. So I called the school before I enrolled Cole, and you weren't registered.
I came this year.
Cole and I lived in San Diego until my husband died. A year ago Christmas. Patrick died. I needed to get away from the memories, and for Cole's sake. And the only thing that I could think to do was to come home. Where I still do have some friends in the family. I called Lambview, and when the high school found out that Cole was all state in football, they did everything they could to persuade us to enroll him. My son is a good boy. He's honest and kind. And I I wouldn't have made it through this past year without him. And so whatever has happened, I really... Please tell me there's been a mistake.
So what kind of drugs did they find, huh? Was it a coke, ecstasy, heroin, steroids?
We can do more tests, but it's clear that the steroids found in Cole's system are illegal. The school will be informed, of course, as will the parents of the boy whose house that was damaged. Now, they have said if they get financial restitution, they will not press charges. But there is a possibility of assault charges depending on what Starr is willing to testify to.
We'll follow through.
You're advised to keep Cole out of school for right now. This will all be handed over to the DA's office, and they'll see where it goes from there.
Cole, we're leaving now.
Sorry.
So am I. Sorry you had to be any part of this.
I have to get to work on this. I'll be in touch.
Just take me home.
I never wanted you to know about this. It was a long time ago, and it has nothing to do with who I am now. Who I was with your father.
Please, just tell me.
When I was in college, I met Todd Manning. He was a football player, too, and something happened. Something worse than what happened between you and Star last night at the party.
What's worse than me freaking out and trashing the room? I mean, it... Oh my God. The thing at the dance when Brittany tried to humiliate Star about her father raping somebody. That was you?
Yes. Well, she's locked herself in a room, won't let me in, but she says she's fine. I don't know, Todd. I don't know how we're going to deal with this. I mean, how are we going to talk to Star about Marty and that kid of hers? Star needs answers, and she needs to be protected.
You're going to have to protect her. I can't do it.
What are you talking about? That's not true.
You know, I cannot protect my own children. I can't protect them from Spencer or Margaret or myself. Jack looks at me like I'm not even there. Star thinks I'm a monster. I've got a son out there somewhere who probably will never see me, period. I can't protect my own children.
What are you thinking about?
They let me wash my hands after they fingerprinted me, but they still feel dirty. Mom, can I ask you something?
You can ask me anything, and I'll tell you the truth.
Why isn't Todd Manning still in jail for what he did to you?
So what are you going to do, Todd? Just walk out on your kids?
I have to think about what's best for them.
Oh, and life without a father, that would be best for our children?
You look what I've done for them so far. The closer I get to them, the worse they get. I've been fighting for them my whole life because I thought they were safer with me. It's the opposite now, isn't it?
Todd, they're not going to be safe either way. There's no way that we can protect them from everything. But I can tell you this much, they're going to be a hell of a lot better off with two parents in their life. And they're going to be a lot happier, too.
That's true. Star was very happy when she met Marty Saybrook at the police station. She was a picture of happiness.
Okay, bottom line, you're telling me the kids would be better off without you, right? Well, you know what? I'm going to prove to you you're wrong.
Look at these pictures. Jack and Star was taken a couple of years ago when we thought that you were gone.
Every time that you were taken away from us, the kids suffered, Todd. Yeah, no, look at them. Look at their faces. Look at their eyes. Something's missing. Because they aren't whole without you. They're not. You know, I keep these. Every time I'm fighting for you or fighting you, I look at these and I remember how it is when you're not there. I can't believe that you're giving up like this.
Todd isn't in jail because a judge decided that he changed. That he felt remorse for what he'd done, and he'd reinvented himself, as a good person. Well, a better person.
Did you believe that?
I didn't at the time.
Well, what about now?
I don't believe that Todd has it in him to rape again. But I still think he can hurt people, and I'm sure he still does.
Well, it doesn't make sense. I mean, why is he out? How did he get a out of jail free card, huh?
Because he showed that he could change. And, more important, he asked for forgiveness.
Did you forgive him?
I'm never gonna forget what he did to me. But the only way that I could move past it was to stop being angry and stop hating. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have met your father. We'd fallen in love and we wouldn't have had you. Todd sought my forgiveness, and I gave it to him. So, sweetie, if you want to feel better, you're gonna need the same thing from Star.
I don't really care what the kids think, as long as they don't have to deal with what I've done in my life.
As long as they don't, or you don't. Todd, this isn't you. You don't give up on a fight. You've taken on Spencer Truman, Victor Lord, Margaret Cochran. But I swear, the mention of Marty Saybrook and you fall to pieces. No matter how many years you spent repenting, you feel guilty. Guilty. So guilty that you're ready to walk out on your daughter rather than have just a tough conversation. You know, Todd, did you ever stop and think that maybe that's all you really have to do is to get this behind you, is just to stop and talk about it?
And then, all of a sudden, she'll love and respect me.
But she does already, Todd. You know that. It's because those kids at school, they make her remember everything that happened with Marty. We told her about that years ago. But she loves you. You are the light in that little girl's eyes. You are a hero. You are a father. You always will be, Todd. You know that.
I just don't know how to talk to her about something I don't understand myself.
Well, then you got a choice here. You know what? You can talk to her and be the father she needs you to be. Or you can just back off and confirm to her that you're the monster that you claim to be. Oh, get out! Just get out, Todd. I've got 2 kids to raise, and I am tired of messing with you.
Dad,
Are you going?
I don't care if